In this video clip, we want to understand two definitions. One is this one, a to the m over n. Another is a to the negative m over n. You know, m over n is a rational number. Negative m over n is also a rational number. We want to start with easy examples right here. You know, radical, negative 5 squared is radical 25 because radical 5 squared is positive 25. You choose the square root is going to be 5. So here the radical 5 squared, choose radical, you get a positive number 5. That's the reason. Similarly, you can look at our general formula. Since you know here we did not write radical exponent, it tells us that's 2. So if here those two numbers are even, then you always get a positive number. You choose absolute value of this a. It's like here you choose absolute value of negative 5. You always get positive 5 in this case. Okay. So if a here is positive, then absolute value of a, of course, is positive if a is greater than 0. If a is a negative number less than 0, then you put negative in front of negative 5, you should have a positive. So if a is less than 0, like our case here, negative 5 is less than 0, you want to put negative sign in front of a negative number. So negative a will come to be positive. So if a is a number less than 0, you put negative sign in front of a negative number, you should have a positive. This one actually stands for positive number, like the case right here. All right. Now, here, radical negative 2 squared. We know that's again radical negative 2 squared. Based on the formula right here, you always get positive because those two are even numbers. Okay? And then you choose absolute value of negative 2, you should have a positive 2. So those two examples are actually the same. You can do more steps. Is negative 2 squared is 4, and then square root of 4 is 2. So you can do either by middle steps or by using the formula here. You always get positive value here. All right. Now, how about the radical exponent and exponent here are odd numbers? We know for odd numbers, odd exponent negative 2, you get negative 8. Negative 8, you choose the cube root, you have negative 2. And here is the reason. This is what we get previously. You see negative 2 cubed is negative 2, negative 2, negative 2, 3 times is negative 8. Okay. Then you have a x is like our negative 2 here, a is 3, so a is like our negative 8. Okay. So then what? Then negative 8 you choose the cube root, you should have a negative 2 by this definition. Okay. A is like our negative 8. N is like our 3. X is like our negative 2. So negative 2 is N is 3, and then A is negative 8. That's previously by this definition we got that. So this one we are done. Now how about this one? This one, both are even numbers. So you always got absolute value, which is a positive value of pi minus 5. Pi minus 5. Pi minus 5 is a negative number because pi is 3.14 approximately. Then pi minus 5 approximately 3.15 minus 5, which is negative 1.86 less than 0. So pi minus 5 is actually a negative number. Is a number less than 0. So you wanted to put absolute value here, that will be positive. Okay. Now, pi minus 5 is negative, then negative pi minus 5 will be positive. So pi minus 5, choose absolute value, put negative sign in front of it. This is going to be positive. It's right here. Pi minus 5 is negative. You put negative in front of negative 1.86, you should have a positive. That's approximate value. Here is the accurate value. So that's how negative pi, you have a negative pi here. Negative 5, you have a positive 5 here. 5 minus pi approximately is positive 1.86. Here is the general case. Pi minus 5 were negative. This is the special case. The general case is like this. A minus b squared, choose the square root. Again, those two are even. Those two are even, then you want to choose absolute value of a minus b because you always want to get what? Positive. Okay. A minus b is negative because a, we assume, is less than b in this case. So a is less than b, both sides minus b, you get those two b's are cancelled. On the right hand side you have a 0, left hand side is a minus b, which is less than 0. So it tells us that a less than b, then a minus b is negative. Since it's negative, you want to put absolute value, and then absolute value a minus b, you choose absolute value, you put negative in front of it, is going to be positive because of what? A minus b is negative, then negative a minus b will be positive. So this number is actually a positive number. Now you distribute negative. For a, you have negative a, negative, you have a positive b. B minus a is the final answer for that. Okay, you got to be careful. Now, here we have 3 radical exponent, and then inside is a to the 6th power. We know 6 is 2 times 3 on the exponent. And then you see cube root of a squared to the a squared, then cubed, 3, those two exponents are equal, then you got a squared out. And we know 2 is 6 divided by 3. Okay? So this basically tells us cube root of a to the 6th can be defined as 6 a to the 6 over 3. Okay? So, this gives us a hint, is that when radical exponent is 3, you want to put here down a denominator. And the exponent will be a numerator. Then you see here a to the m over n, the numerator will be on the exponent, denominator will be done on radical exponent. Okay, that's from here. Then our exponent will go from the integer to the rational number. Rational number. And here is negative. The only difference is that to eliminate negative, you want to put a to the m over 1 down and denominator upstairs is 1. So, then the rest of the steps are the same. N down on denominator. Okay, so here is 3. Then that will be our radical exponent. M on numerator is going to be our exponent. That's the definition. And here is the application. How do you calculate 27 to the exponent, which is a fractional number? 2 numerator goes to the exponent. 3 denominator is a radical, the radical exponent. Now we know 27 is 3 cubed. And 3 cubed then square is 6. Exponent is 3 times 2, not 3 plus 2. Okay? And you know, here is the exponent, here is the radical exponent. Then by this definition again, so 6 is like our m, 3 is like our n. You can write it back in this way. Numerator is going to be exponent. Numerator is going to be the exponent. And the radical exponent is going to be denominator. So 6 divided by 3 is 2, and the 3 squared is 9. So the answer is 9. Now, here this one is similar. Negative, so you put 4 to the 1/2 down on denominator, upstairs is just 1. This is the way to eliminate negative sign. And then we know here 2 on numerator is going to be radical exponent. Down on denominator is going to be radical exponent. 1 is on numerator, so it's going to be the exponent. Radical 4 is 2, so the final answer is 1/2. Again, this is the definition we had before. X to the n is a, then you have a x is nth root of a. That's previously the definition. If you choose to the nth power on both sides, you then have a x to the n equals nth root of a then to the nth power. We know x to the n is just a, so here this number is just a. So a equals nth root of a then to the nth power. Those two, you get both are a, but remember, this one you do the radical operation first, then you do the exponent operation later. And those two are different. Okay? This one is you do what? You do the exponent operation first and then choose the nth root. Alright? Please review this video clip. I'll see you next time.